Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeShop.com. There's a puzzle that's gone like under my radar. The HuDong cube. Oh, it's from FanXin. Still under my radar. I don't really focus too much on FanXin. I've got this also, which I will look at later. And then, yeah, there's 3 of these. I have heard incredible things about it, but I know nothing about it. So we have 3 different versions. Can I tell the difference from just looking at this package? I'm not sure. These may be the largest, I'm going to use an old term, Florian cuts that I have ever seen, or at least seen in a long time. Maybe ever. I'm not sure. This is wild. Okay, well, let's just open each one up, see the difference of them. So we've got alternate center cap, good job, screwdriver, a felt bag. I like the color of the string. The bag is fine. We're gonna have a different adjustment setting. We have a screw, we've got upper adjustment, lower adjustment. On a side note, I got these from SpeedCubeShop, so thank you, SpeedCubeShop. There'll be links in the description to where you can purchase it. I don't even know if they still do the same discount code. Honestly, I'm not even following it with my own discount code, so I should figure that out. But if you do, it's SCR. But there might be some Black Friday sales and stuff like that, which will probably be better. Okay, red, green, blue. Don't know the difference between one or the other. Can't tell just from looking at it. Let's take out an edge. We've got core magnets and edge magnets. Core magnets, edge magnets. Core magnets, edge magnets. Wait, what's the difference? Okay, this one feels possibly UV coated. I gotta look it up. There we go. So red, right, blue is the standard. Dual adjustment system, edge corner positioning, feet positioning, ball core positioning, yada, yada, yada. Flagship, dual adjustment system, edge corner positioning, feet positioning, ball core positioning, surface UV, so UV coated. And then Ultra, which was actually in the smallest box, is all of that and maglev. So these are the same, but that's UV coating. This is maglev. Good to know. Okay, this feels a bit loose, but we're gonna do just a full solve on each. Man, that very circular center cap. Companies like GAN, people are like, oh, that's a circular center cap. It wasn't ever like circular. Like there was a circular sticker, but it wasn't like this. I mean, the closest I think it's been to this is the more you... something. There was a more you puzzle where the outer layers were actually bigger. But anyways, I'm gonna stop. Come on, center cap, get back on there. There we go. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna scramble, solve. This feels like it's gonna just cut through anything and everything. I don't even know if I need to slow it down. Like, it feels fast, but I'm gonna try tightening the tension soon. Yeah, I need to tighten that, but that was a very, very smooth feeling solve. Can definitely turn this really fast. So it has this light feeling, something that people seem to really enjoy with GAN puzzles, but I'm not a big fan of that super light feeling. However, this feels a bit different, and I'm curious if it's the texture. This is giving a very scratchy texture to it. That's where that FanXin the FanXin puzzle comes into play. Where did I put the screwdriver? I like that there's a center cap without the logo on it. This feels different. This does not feel like a tornado. This does not feel like a GAN puzzle. This does not feel like an RS3 or the WRM. This feels different. I'm gonna don't feel much difference between these. I'm going to put this aside and just use the flagship and the Ultra. The difference is the spring and the maglev, and see if I can feel a difference after tightening it, then also adjusting the spring compression. What's really interesting is this is a little bit how I felt when I first picked up like a GAN 357 after using the Shengsho Aurora. That sort of change, specifically the 357 Ultra, I think it was. And then call it good. This seems to want to cut through a lot. Like, I'm being quite flexible with it, actually, I never even measured it. What is this even measuring at? It feels larger, it feels like 56. $55. There's a much larger difference between the compressed maglev versus compressed springs. This is one I would just prefer the maglev solely because it has a stronger difference. It has more variety. It's not a ton. It still feels like it could be more, but it's there. Some jack-o'-lantern lubrication. Still rocking this even in the end of November. Nice. This is, I do not feel worried about, I'm not really worried about locking up much at all. It feels like it'll cut through a lot. The trade-off is it can flex, it feels like, more than most puzzles. There's definitely a trade-off there. Let's do a little bit of Roux solve. We've got a pretty decent start. That was bad there. Seems really nice for Roux. Wait, are the magnets adjustable? They are not. Okay. Haven't even checked that. They're not adjustable, but they feel fine. They feel a little bit on the stronger side. There's an obvious click there. But I feel like I could... Okay, here's the thing. When you're at home practicing, you're a little bit more focused. What is my collar doing? We're a bit more focused. When we get to competition, suddenly we get a little bit more wild. And I feel like I could get a little bit more wild with this one and still stay accurate. This needs to be checked out more, for sure. Do one more. So overall, we have the ball core version that is the exact same internals magnet-wise as the highest end model. The difference is UV coating and UV coating plus maglev. And the difference I would say in the maglev is you get a little bit more change in the spring compression. But that's it. And I did a lot more adjustment by the screw and adding lubrication than the spring compression did at all. So if you don't like if you don't like UV coating, then yeah, get the lowest end model, and I think that'll be great. Wow. Did not expect anything like this. It's not a copy off of another puzzle and you're just getting a knockoff one. This is a different design. This feels different than other puzzles out there. And while it's not as small as I'd usually like a puzzle to be, and it is not as stable as I usually like, I would possibly use this one for a competition solely for the fact that the few lockups I've had have been when it was too loose. This is wonderful. It's not as flashy as a GAN puzzle, but it's gonna work better for a lot of people. Well, that is the FanXin Lite, or the FanXin HuDong. Thank you very much, SpeedCubeShop, for sending this over. Check it out, check in the description, hit like, subscribe for content in the future, and as always, keep following SpeedCube Review for more news and reviews.